Hey, I'm Jamie East, and today's episode of the Smart 7's brought to you by your nectar prices at Sainsbury's. These days it's hard to find value for money on your weekly shop, right? Well, maybe you're doing it wrong. You need to unlock the magic of your nectar prices at Sainsbury's. Every Friday, you can unlock up to 10 personalised discounts on things you love in the Nectar app. And the best part is that while nectar prices are for everyone, your nectar prices are just for you. So check your Nectar app and unlock your nectar prices to save more now. Enjoy your own personalised discount on things you love with your nectar prices at Sainsbury's. That's good food for all of us. The offer's for 18 plus, Nectar app required. Unlock up to 10 your nectar prices weekly. Available in supermarkets, online and in locals with Smart Shop. T's and C's apply. On today's Smart 7, initial peace deal agreed for Gaza, Tories wrap-up conference with new pledges and much more. It's Thursday 9th of October, it's World Sight Day, and happy birthday Brian Blessed.
The Smart 7. It's news, but not the news.
Wednesday saw a major case collapse, partly because the previous government would not provide evidence that China is a national security threat. The Director of Public Prosecutions, Stephen Parkinson, said that the service had to drop serious charges against two men, both of whom deny the allegations. The DPP said the Crown Prosecution Service had tried repeatedly, but the previous Tory government had refused to label China as a threat, simply referring to it as an epoch-defining challenge, which did not meet the level required for prosecution under the Official Secrets Act. Former DPP and now Prime Minister Keir Starmer commented on the collapse of the case from India, where he's leading a trade mission.
We were disappointed that the trial didn't proceed, but the position is very clear that the trial would have had to take place on the basis of the situation as it was at the time under the previous Tory government. Now, that's not a political to and fro, that's a matter of law.
Cabinet Minister Emma Hardy says there really was no option because of a change in case law and that the DPP had no choice.
Absolutely not. Nothing to do with him, nothing to do with ministers whatsoever. That is completely false.
The Tory conference in Manchester wrapped up with a keynote speech from leader Kemi Badenoch. It's been a strange conference, with polling showing Tory voters in favour of a pact with reform and not in favour of Badenoch as leader by the next election. There were a host of new policies announced, including the abolition of stamp duty and a ban on doctors' strikes, along with massive cuts to welfare and restrictions for healthcare for non-nationals. She was also keen to criticise the Mobility Agency for the way they provide cars for the disabled.
We will restrict mobility vehicles to people with serious disabilities. Those cars are not for people with ADHD.
The conference has also seen leadership contenders including Robert Jenrick manoeuvring for publicity, and with Badenoch under pressure to perform, it may not be long before another leadership challenge emerges. There's also the looming threat of reform, with 20 more Tory councillors defecting to Nigel Farage's party during the conference. Tory party chairman Kevin Hollinrake was trying to steady the ship.
We absolutely accept that we need to improve our position in the polls. We will do that. Kemi set out this very clearly thought out plan for a stronger economy, stronger borders. Over time, that will improve our poll ratings.
Late on Wednesday night, a preliminary agreement was reached between Israel and Hamas, which will see a ceasefire in Gaza. The full details are still not clear, but according to the White House, Hamas is set to release the 20 living hostages, while Israel begins to release Palestinian prisoners. There'll be a dramatic increase in aid too, with 400 trucks a day to be allowed to enter Gaza. Hamas have confirmed the deal, and there were celebrations in Gaza at the prospect of an end to fighting, but it is clear that this is not the final deal, just a ceasefire initially. President Trump was handed a note by Secretary of State Marco Rubio during a press event, and he intends to travel to the Middle East this week to seal the deal. He spoke to Sean Hannity on Fox News.
I spoke to Bibi Netanyahu just a little while ago. He called, he said, "I can't believe it." He said, "Everybody's liking me now." I said, "Israel cannot fight the world, Bibi. They can't fight the world." And he understands that very well.
EU Commission President Ursula von der Leyen addressed the European Parliament in Strasbourg on Wednesday. She warned that something new and dangerous is happening in the skies of Europe as Russia probes EU air defences with fighter jets and drones over Poland, Estonia and Denmark. She also listed Russian attempts to interfere in European elections and the ongoing disinformation wars waged on social media. She was taking a tough line, though, warning Russia that the EU sees it as hybrid warfare and that they will respond.
One incident may be a mistake. But 3, 5, 10. This is a deliberate and targeted grey zone campaign against Europe. And Europe must respond.
Still to come on today's Smart 7, in association with Metro, Manchester United's women hit the Champions League and Travis discusses Wood. Right after this.
I had the time of my life. I never felt this way before.
From building timelines to assigning the right people and even spotting risks across dozens of projects, Monday Sidekick knows your business, thinks ahead, and takes action. One click on the star and consider it done.
And I owe it all to you.
Try Monday Sidekick. AI you'll love to use on Monday.com.
Welcome back.
Wednesday night saw more Women's Champions League action, with Chelsea's women facing off against FC Twente and drawing 1-1 away. It was Manchester United women's first time playing in the Champions League, and they beat Norwegian side Vålerenga 1-0 with a goal from captain Maya Letitia. Thursday sees England face Wales in a friendly, while Scotland take on Greece in a World Cup qualifier. BBC Sport caught up with Josh Cavallo, who in 2021 became the first openly gay top-flight male professional footballer. He's now playing for non-league side Peterborough Sports, but he says not much else has changed when it comes to homophobia in football.
It's sad. Like, I have to go through my phone, and more than once a week I'll see issues about homophobia, and that's not something I want to be looking at as a professional footballer.
Taylor Swift's Life of a Showgirl has been out for less than a week, and already it's set to smash chart records this Friday. Not only that, the making of the album movie picked up about $50 million in one weekend at the box office. The only downside is that fans don't seem thrilled with the album, and reviews have been mixed to say the least. There's been plenty of intrigue too about the lyrics and how often fiancé Travis Kelce features across the album, with one song in particular entitled Wood. On their New Heights podcast, the Kelce brothers tackled the elephant in the room.
You feel cocky about the song Wood?
No, any song that she references me in.
That's not just any song. This is a very specific you.
I love that girl, so what do you mean? Any song that she would reference me in any
Well, it's not
way
just you, though.
form.
It's an appendage. It's not just...
What?
It's a very specific thing.
I think you're not understanding the song.
These days when we see Alan Richardson on TV, he's playing the role of Reacher, the supersized ex-military policeman on the Prime Video series. But he's about to change that perception with a new comedy starring alongside Kevin James, who you may remember from the sitcom King of Queens, and of course Paul Blart Mall Cop. The pair have teamed up for a new action comedy by Family Guy and Scrubs writer Neil Goldman. It's called Playdate and follows two stay-at-home dads, one of whom has a shady past. It drops on November 12th on Prime Video.
Your dad's never taken you for pizza?
Jeff's not my dad. He just took me.
Let's go! Hey, stop! Who the hell are you? Who's that guy? Guy who wants to kill you. Who are they? They want to kill you too. Why? Because they think you know. Know what? Get it right!
You've been listening to The Smart 7. We'll be back tomorrow at 7 a.m. Hit that follow button and have a great day. Give us 7 minutes, we'll give you the world.
If you're a smoker or vapor, ready to make a change, you really only need one good reason. But with Zyn nicotine pouches, you'll discover many good reasons. Zyn is America's #1 nicotine pouch brand. Plus, Zyn offers a robust rewards program. There are lots of options when it comes to nicotine satisfaction. But there's only one Zyn. Check out zyn.com/find to find Zyn at a store near you. Warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.